sports fans, it is I. Good afternoon. bmangolftti. So how was that? We had part one and we had part two, all about Nate Starks. Quite an interesting fellow. He still can play. He does play every Sunday, I know for sure. And he's quite a charismatic speaker. He tells you things that are just captivating you. At least it captivated me. I'm so happy to have a chance to interview this iconic figure in black golf history that you should learn to know. Okay? All right. So thank you, Nate. Appreciate your time. This show is all about you, my man.
No, but a fade is landing softer.
Okay.
So therefore, it won't roll as far. It won't roll out as far.
Okay.
Yeah. And a straight, very few people hit a straight ball.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But if you hit it straight, it's easy to line up. And in the wind, you don't want your ball moving too much.
Mm-mm.
You want it to move little as possible.
Okay.
Because then you can hold it against the wind.
Okay.
But if it's moving a lot, then the wind will take advantage of it once it loses force.
I got you.
Yeah.
So now, all these years, Nate, what has golf meant to Nate all these years?
Oh, well, golf has meant everything to me. That's all I've been doing. Yeah.
I can't imagine.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good stuff.
If it weren't for my grandparents, if my grandparents had lived, I never would have played golf.
Really?
I'd have been with them. I'd have been in the country. I wouldn't have left them because, they took care of me when I was small.
Mm-hmm.
So, and grandmama, she was the strongest one. So whatever she said was the thing that you was gonna do.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And if you didn't do what she said, what would happen?
Oh, you had a problem.
You had a problem.
She didn't have one, but you had one.
That's good. That's hilarious.
Yeah, Mama, she took care of all of us.
Okay.
When my grandmother died, the family kind of split up,
Yes, sir.
But when grandmama was living, every year for Christmas,
Okay.
everybody come home for Christmas. Wherever they were, they'd come home for Christmas.
Gotcha.
Then they, how they have homecoming at church.
Yes, sir.
They would come home for homecoming.
Okay.
Yeah. And,
Barbecue going.
oh yeah.
Oh.
Mama did all the cooking. I guess she enjoyed cooking. She did cooking and canning. She used to do a lot of canning, but she had a sister that had 15 kids.
Yes.
So Mama would can up. Man, we sit up many nights canning food for them.
There you go.
And we always had meat in the smokehouse. So whatever they needed, before they go back, she would give it to them. Now, all her sisters, well, she didn't have but one brother. She had about 7 sisters.
Yes.
And Mama was number 6, I think. Of the girls, it was about 8 or 9 of them.
Well, there you go.
And Mama, evidently, she was the meanest one.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, she, of all her nieces and nephews,
Yes, sir.
nobody called her by her name. Nobody. And she was one of the youngest ones.
Mm.
Yeah.
She was owning it.
Mama, she didn't play.
She did not play.
Yeah, if she tell you something, you better be listening, because if she tell you something once, that was it.
That was it.
Yeah, the next time she was coming to get you.
Well, you bring back a memory for me. My brothers, my older brother, myself, and my younger brother. Nate, I think since I was 8 years old till I was 16, every summer we got put on a Greyhound bus from Los Angeles all the way to Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
And when we got to Dallas, Grandma Mother Irvin and Daddy Irvin would pick us up, drive us to Beaumont, Texas,
Okay.
and we stayed at Aunt Daisy's farm in Beaumont, Texas,
Okay.
for 2.5 months every year.
Yeah. Well, I
Every-
stay. Yeah.
So I know country.
Oh yeah. Well, that's
To
exactly
some
what it
degree.
was. That's right. Well, you know, I was in service with a kid from Beaumont, Texas.
Beaumont,
He
Texas.
said he wanted to be a nurse. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. And but every payday, this guy's paycheck would last him one day.
The whole paycheck,
The whole paycheck.
one day.
One
Oh, he won't be. He better be a nurse.
day. Well, he well, it's yeah, he wasn't getting but $100. Shit, it don't take long to spend $100.
No,
And he liked to drink. Yeah.
he needed to find him a friend that had bottles in his cabinet at home. That's what he needed to
Yeah.
do. Golly.
He said he wanted to be a nurse, and well, you know, how can you go out on the town every time you get your paycheck?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was saving my paycheck to gamble with. I wasn't saving it to buy nothing.
You wasn't gonna drink it away. You gonna try to make it fatten up.
That's right. Yeah.
Nate, it has been an absolute treat to sit here with you and listen to the things you say, which are really important. Oh, but before I let you go, there is a question I wanted to ask you, because I play with jumbo grips. I can't hold those skinny grips. Just can't. I have jumbo.
Okay.
What size grips would you play with, and why?
Well, I play with a small, kind of undersized grip because I have small hands and I get a better feel out of an undersized grip.
Okay.
Yes. You put, you know, you play with whatever you're comfortable with.
Yes.
But an oversized grip is good. But see, they just recently started making the oversized grip and the jumbo grip.
Yes.
Yeah, well, they make it for people with arthritis,
Oh.
and they make it for people with larger hands.
Okay.
The grip is good.
Oh. Okay.
So if you play with whatever you could feel comfortable with.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, they tell me, B, you play with jumbo grips, man. All you can do is fade a ball. You can't hit it straight or a pro draw. You can only hit a fade. I said, what do you mean only hit a fade? I hit a straight ball. Well, not really.
Well, you
What
know,
do you-
that's what happens when people get to listening.
Yes.
Yeah. See, you can get the same thing has happened with this shot. Up there where I live at, someone has told those elderly people
Yes.
that the shot will make you sick.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So when the people first came by giving the vaccination, they wouldn't take it. So the guy told them, so what do you think is best? Is it best for you to take the shot
Yes.
and not get sick than it is for you to take the shot and then you for not take the shot and get sick?
Yeah.
Because if you get sick, you might die.
Yes.
So what is your option?
Yes.
You got to give up. You got to take the shot.
You gotta take the shot.
Yeah, well, I was fortunate. My daughter, her aunt was taking the shot, and she was taking it at the church.
Oh.
So she called my name in, and she said, "Daddy, you going to take the shot Saturday morning?" I said, "What time?" 10:15. I called you in. I said, "Okay, that's good enough. Well, I ain't doing nothing." It's better for me to take it and get it over with.
Yeah.
Some people are afraid of shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't have no trouble with shots.
How long ago did you take it? And
Well,
guessing?
I took my last shot, I think the 6th of February.
February. So it's
Yeah.
recent, but you're still healthy as can be.
I didn't have no side effects at all.
Of nothing.
My daughter-in-law had side effects.
Oh.
She told her mother not to take the shot. I said, how can you tell her not to take the shot? You don't know the final results on the shot. It don't work the same way on everybody. See, she have a lot of side issues. She's a diabetic, blood pressure, and you got to account for that too.
Yes.
And I don't know your blood type, but whatever your blood type is, it makes a difference too.
Wow.
If your blood type is O, your chances of catching the virus is 4%. It's 4.2%.
Chance of catching it.
Yeah,
Okay.
a chance of catching it if your blood type is O negative.
Okay.
It's 2% if it's O positive.
Oh, wow.
And if it's B, I think it's just regular B. That's B positive. It's something like 2%.
Okay.
It might be even lower.
All right.
But if it's B negative, it's 4%. So those are the two blood types that's least likely to catch it.
O and B.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
If you got A, you forget it. Just go buy you a casket.
no, not necessarily. You don't have to catch it. That depends on your conditioning.
Wow, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's funny.
Well, some people give up anyway.
They do.
Yeah, they give up. They're going to catch it anyway because they aren't going to do right.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. I get it.
Yeah.
Well, my man, it's been nice. I
Yeah.
thank you for your time.
You bet.
It's such a treat. And I know I left some things out, folks. You have to forgive me, but I'm just excited to sit next to someone that is experienced in golf, the things that Nate has experienced throughout his career. It means a whole lot to me. It brings into perspective when my dad was playing and what it must have been like for him. And then Nate out there professionally, what it must have been like for Nate. Thank you so much, my man.
All right. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, so we did it. Part 2. I'm so glad you watched. Nate Starks. All right? He the man. Like I will always tell you, put him like you own him and rock that baby.